What up, everybody? It's your boy Pyro Slays Music, and today I am doing a full album reaction to RX Bandits' Progress. Now, I've heard a song or two from these guys. We haven't heard much, and the stuff that I have heard, I wasn't super impressed with. However, a lot of people have told me that it's so much better, like listening to it, this band as a full listen. So that's what we're doing here today. And the reason we are doing so is I threw up a vote in the Patreon for all members to kind of make up for the downtime at the moment. And this is the one that was voted. Now, there was 3 ties with 4 votes. And this is the one I decided to go with out of those ties. So we'll see what happens. This was also dropped in the Discord as well, but this is not for the Discord. This is a Patreon pick. So thank you guys so much for voting on this, and let's give it a whirl and see what's up. Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. Oh.
Another shattered vision, the human has been pressed. Are we acting more? Malfunction of my lacking a sense of control. I'm building a TV sense of life. We can live with no regrets. This ride's not over yet. Can we change the paradigm of social gas when the victims are the same? Was to slave for the corporations. This episode's resolving, but we can't change it. Our revolution's calling, and I'd like to think that I'm not alone. Are we all alone in this? Greed, war, we can't afford to prune in this selfish agenda. But you gotta get paid, I know. Let's try to do what we can for us. We can live with no regrets. This ride's not over yet. Can we change the paradigm of social cats when the victims are the same ones to slave for the corporations? This episode's resolving, but we can't change it. Our revolution's calling, and I'd like to think that I'm not alone. Are we all alone in this? Episode's resolving, but we can't change it. A revolution's calling, but I'd like to think that I'm not alone. Are you all alone in this?
What the hell, bro? Okay. So let's see here. I know this is technically ska punk, but there was some interesting vibes through the instrumental, and I want to say it was the guitar at parts almost gave me like a math rock, but not quite vibe. And maybe it's just kind of the way the vocals are kind of there's not a lot of highs or lows, but I love the way they're delivered. And then you have the horns, the screaming for aesthetics, clearly, because I like screaming. I don't know what the hell was going on there. I'm actually, I really like that track. It's going right in a playlist. I'm going to loosely throw out ratings here on the ones I feel like doing it, not the whole thing, because I probably will do a review of this. So I'm just doing a listen through right now for y'all. And if you're wondering why I'm so cold, I'm cold. There's like 3 to 4 foot snow drifts outside my little shop, and the heaters aren't quite keeping up, and the wood is covered in snow. So, yeah, I'm a chilly boy. I'm a very chilly boy. Consequential apathy. 43 in here. Let's keep going. Have some empathy for me. Definitely love that.
Now that you're gone, well, you're regretting every word I said. On this dark day, my veins are burning, trying to keep these thoughts out of my head. So what do you think? Do you even blink when I'm screaming, echoing your name? Just hard like it, blink and indifferent. Are you too ignorant to feel ashamed? Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! The world is changing. Someone else's sorrow. Sorrow now. Where you going? What's this life for? How you wanna be when you go on? What you wanna say? What you wanna do? Nobody's a victim, it's only up to you. Why can't say you reap what you have sown? Only what you have sown. Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! This world is changing. Someone else's sorrow. Why can't you? Someone else's sorrow now. Someone else's sorrow. Why can't you? Someone else's sorrow now. That you're gone, well, you're regretting every word you said. I have just one more question and for anyone who can motivate. Is this just routine trained behavior? Does the TV set control your life?
This part's like something you would hear from The Weeknd. Anyways, up until that organ hint, this was very, I was loving the just rhythm of this. Very, very nice. And another one that that is going to go in a playlist. And another one that I think probably would be fine without, consecutive, like, just listening to the entire album. Like, I'd jam those in my spare time, to be honest with you. Both those last tracks. I'll give them a 7 for a lot of them. 7 for the lot of them, because I think, even though I announced that I was going to rate stuff, I don't think I rated that last one. And if I did, that's even better. So Analog Boy, this one looks like it has the most listens on this album. So 570,000 listens, whereas Consequential Apathy had 302,000 votes, or listens, excuse me, votes. And then VCG3 had 208,000 plays. So this one's probably the bigger one of the group. But again, I mean, I'm fine with that. Loving the vocals and delivery here. They're like very like casual in an odd way. Like it doesn't feel like he's exerting much like passion, but it's like perfectly where I want it. I like that. I like it a lot. It's good rhythm too. Analog Boy, let's do it. Ooh, the organ continues, all right. I'm here for that. A little continuation.
Awake tonight, is it the way she wants it? And it's so bad she cries herself to sleep. But she get up, body of a model. All she wants is, she reads it in the magazines. Analog boy in a digital world. Don't be so digital. Analog boy in a digital world. Turn up your radio. Oh, so outburst to what technology. I'm where I don't wanna be. Controlled by machines. Analog boy in a digital world. Don't be so digital. Our parents wonder why kids are growing up so fast. Come on, believe anything on TV. Find your identity soon and let the channel change you. Analog boy in a digital world. Don't be so digital. Analog boy in a digital world. Turn off your radio. We're so outburst to our technology. Where I don't wanna be. Controlled by machines. Analog boy in a digital world. I couldn't believe my eyes when I woke up this morning. I looked at the sidewalk and there was a million people dressed the same, no answers and cell phones at the same time, and we're about to bill for the same disorder. Can't keep that, no, we can't have that. Now we're so far gone. Don't you see that we're so far gone? Yeah, analog boy in a digital world. Don't be so digital. Analog boy in a digital world. Don't be so digital. Analog boy in a digital world. Turn up your radio. So outburst to our technology. All I don't wanna be controlled by a machine. Analog boy in a digital world. Yeah. Well, I'm giving up. We're gonna do it right this time.
What I love how experimental it starts getting at the end. So odd. Wow, we playing with some pedals, huh? I'm pretty sure there was some pedal usage there. I don't know if that's the proper word for it because. So I've been watching the harp lady. I can't remember her name off the top of my head, but she basically just has a shit ton of different pedals, and she's like, she plugs them into her harp and just lets you hear the sound of it, and it's really cool. So I've been hearing some different effects. I'm like, oh, that's how some of this is made. Okay, all right, very cool, very cool. So that one, in my opinion, is the first one that we've kind of have a more of a pop punk esque scheme there, in structure, song wise, especially vocally. This reminds me of a lot of the pop punk that I grew up listening to, and that's not a problem here because the last couple songs we've had are very. I mean, we had some nice lyrics through those, and then this one we just got a nice hit, and then the hit's even unique because that last minute you're getting some funky experimental sounds, which is kind of dope. Not gonna lie, I actually like that. So maybe my mind's opening up a little bit. Let's this one's called Get, and it also is a lower one listen wise on the album. I don't care, we're sending it.
No time to get what you wanted, it's time to get what you need. No time to get what you wanted, it's time to get what you need. There's a girl at the corner store who says that her life is such a bore now. I need my money and I'll be complete. Now she's selling her body. Baby doll, can't you see that all of the best things in life are free? You don't need to be a millionaire to be happy. Now we're all getting older. No time to get what you wanted, it's time to get what you need. No time to get what you wanted, baby. It's so hard to see. Hypocrisy, well, all of the best things in life are free. You don't need to be a movie star on TV. Now we're all getting older. It's time to get what you wanted, it's time to get what you need. No time to get what you wanted, honey. It's so hard to see. Get what you wanted, it's time to get what you need. No time to get what you wanted, it's time to get what you need. No time to get what you wanted, it's time to get what you need. Yeah. No time to get what you wanted, it's time to get what you need. No time to get what you wanted, it's time to get what you need. No time to get what you wanted, baby. It's so hard to see. No time to get what you wanted, it's time to get what you need. No time to get what you wanted, honey. It's so hard to see.
Oh! Oh, what the fuck is that noise? Thank God that was only in one ear. Holy shit. Oh. That was uncomfortable, to say the least. And you guys didn't see anything, okay? You didn't see me struggling with the Pringle. So, I don't know exactly what the frick we're talking about. It's rather repetitive, which is fine here. But we're talking about a girl at the corner store. She says her life's such a bore. She's selling her body. She needs the money. Oh, I'll be complete. Now she's selling her body. Baby doll, well, now can't you see that all the best things in life are free? You don't need to be a millionaire to be happy. We're all getting older. No time to get what you wanted. It's time to get what you need. I met a man who was already dead with a needle in his arm and a gun to his head. He said, I need more money or just one more hit or at least one more bullet. In this land of hypocrisy where all the best things in life are free, you don't need to be a movie star or on TV. We're all getting older. No time to get what you need. Basically, it's like, get your shit together. No time to get what you want, and it's time to get what you need. Yeah, get your shit together. And which I guess fits the title here. This was all right. This one again kind of has oh my god, I'm gonna get slaughtered for saying this, but that's the only band I can think of right now off the top of my head with this kind of vocal tone, at least in these last two songs. It's like MXPX maybe. And granted, I listened to later MXPX, not early, so I could be wrong there. Now, instrumentally, I love how technical it kind of is. I mean, not like it's not like crazy in depth, but I'm like, I love the experimentation. How about that we're utilizing? So we got kind of a pop punk-esque ska punk tracks, and then we have an experimental spin on it. A lot of times on the way out, which I appreciate. And I don't know if that one's going to make it in a playlist. I'll be honest with you. It's not a bad track though. It's still gonna get a 6. I just don't think I'm gonna put that one in a playlist.
Right now, everybody's getting happy. You lost your style. Maybe we'll be here a while. What's said and what is just suggested? I think you already know just what you wanted to do and where you'd end up. It's all the time, it's all by myself. It's all the time, it's all the time. And far below are all the things we take for granted. Something special for the scars that you gain. Sometimes to find the truth you go insane. Screaming it's like 'cause you want to elude it. There's no wrong or right. Go on and live with no regrets. You only have one life. It's all the time, it's all for myself. It's all the time, it's all the time. All the things we take for granted. I wanna bleed now, it's all gone. Hey. All the time, 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 all the time. Regrets and memories. So have you lost them? All the time I fought for, and all I've wasted. It's all the time, it's all for myself. It's all the time, it's all the time, yeah. If I below of all the things we take for granted. I wanna bleed now, it's all gone. It's all gone. All the time, all the time. All the time, all the time. All the time, all the time. So far below, so far below, so far below.
Ooh, Woo! Every time. So why are we? Feels like the last minute to 20 seconds of each track is starting the next track, which low key is actually going to drive me insane. Unforgivable. Unforgivable. And Rwanda's glory. God, it's cold out here. Gotta dance and stay warm.
Fight for your country. Leaders say, why don't you pick up a gun and shoot at somebody? But they're only gonna protect you if that dollar sign is right. There's a war in every nation, but we turn our heads tonight. Here we ride, went on vacation. Money took over a long time ago. Cry for this racial war and all Rwanda's glory. There ain't no glory in a war. Ain't no glory. A black man or a white man or an Asian or a Mexican or a African or a South African or a Serbian or a Libyan sister. You're all one race sister, the human race sister. A different smile for a different face. We all one race sister, the human race sister. Different smile for a different face. Human rights went on vacation. Money took over a long time ago. Oh, yeah. Cry for this racial war and all Rwanda's glory. There ain't no glory in a war. Ain't no glory.
All right, guys, I only had one complaint in this whole song. The whole song. One complaint. This actually probably is one of my favorite ones we've heard so far, which is kind of weird. The only thing I have to complain about is like the flow, a black man or a white man or an Asian or a Mexican or an African or a South African, Serbian or a Libyan. Like I get it. You know what I mean? Like we all won. It's one of these like things that are like, I mean, you got to be a real numbskull not to get that. I don't know. I found it a little like not quite cringy. That's not the word for it. It's sometimes like with stuff like this, it's like the people who are listening to it already have this realization, and we know we're one race. So really, you're listing it off for the people who don't apparently can wrap their head around this, right? So it just comes off as a little. I don't know if it's patronizing. I don't know if that's exactly what I'm trying to say. And it's not like I'm disgusted by this or anything. Like, oh, how dare they include some diversification here or some shit. It was just like the way it was just kind of laid out. You're like, okay, all right, we get it. We're all one race. Keep going with some, like, we had some bomb-ass lyrics to start. I'm not going to lie, I just felt like a little bit of a low point lyrically. I get that it was more of kind of like a reggae style beat, so it's not that big of a deal. And of course, I don't have a problem with saying like all these people are one race or some stupid shit like that. It's strictly just, it's like, okay, like I get it, you know? We get it. Still, this is my favorite song. Flat 8 playlist, easy peasy. I like the experimentation on the outro even. The drums were sick. Those were sick. And honestly, the lyrics throughout this have been pretty solid. Obviously, it wasn't bad enough to bring it down. I just felt like it was a little like sloppy in just that one spot. I don't know what I would have requested them to do differently, but I don't know. It wasn't obviously that bad because I'm going to be jamming the shit out of it. So, Babylon. Give me that.
Babylon don't make our rules. I'm feeling like our voices are unspoken and our needs are unmet. Freedom is what we all want, so freedom is what we will get. So put up all your hands together.
this is just me gonna be me being a effing nerd here. But Babylon. So reggae does this a lot. They sing about Babylon, and in this instance, Babylon don't make the rules. So Babylon was a city-state, and I thought they were kind of known for being a little bit lawless. Just doing whatever the fuck they kind of want, you know? I'm gonna have to brush up on that a little bit, on my ancient Mesopotamia. Been a bit, but if I'm recalling correctly, they were actually kind of known for not really having a lot of rules. I'm sure there was some unconstitutional shit, though, you know, being a king of a city-state. So what am I thinking on this? I like the vibe overall. The Babylon don't make no rules part wasn't all that bothersome to me. There were some good lines in here. This one's like a 6.5 for me. I don't know if I'll make this. We'll put it in a playlist. That vibe was nice. So we're almost halfway through, and only like one or two have not gone in a playlist, guys. So I'm pretty excited. You're not going to get a whole rating at the end because I probably will do a review on this. I need to listen to it obviously a couple more times and stuff. We'll see how that works out. If I'm running short on time, I might not. We kind of have a bump here. These next two songs are higher up on the plays, so that's pretty exciting. Let's get into Who Would Have Thought. Who would have thunk it? Woo-hoo.
Comes the morning, waking up every day to an alarm. Quantize walk one, but then the other. Your life is pouring out, it's time to look around. Some were lost, some were found. Inspiration hit the ground now. Life career, and is near. 9 to 5 goes working. No way out of this drought. There's no way. Would have thought it. Whoever thought that would be this way. Life is hard, but it's always getting better. So look out for today. Some say no one agrees. So right now, let's turn on the radio and listen to the sound of a processed and fully unoriginal. Music is choking out, it's time to look around. Some were lost, some were found. Inspirations hit the ground now. Not good, and it's near. Not the vibe was working. No way out of this drought. There's no way. Who would have thought it? Whoever thought that would be this way? Life is hard, but it's always getting better. So look out for today. And some say, no worry. Bleeding protest, I grab my heart and scream out loud. Whoever thought that you'd be this way? Life is hard, but it's always getting better. So look out for today. Some say there's no way. Who would have thought it? Whoever thought that you'd be this way? Life is hard, but it's always getting better. So look out for today, baby. No worry.
right, that had some nice energy. Not gonna lie, the repetition killed it just a smidge for me. And while I enjoyed the tempo and I enjoyed the melodies, the instrumental was nice. The Who would have thought? I don't know. It just didn't quite grab me in the way I wanted it to. I don't think that's gonna make a playlist. Believe it or not. You know what? I'm gonna throw that in a playlist because I just feel like that one should have. Well, again, I'm gonna listen to this album a couple times, so we'll see what we think later. But that one honestly didn't really impress me all that much. Status.
I don't care how she treats me anymore, 'cause every time I try to argue, she walks right out that door. But it's not how you look, well it's just, it's how you feel inside. It don't matter if you got any money or not, if you want you out of heart. So I'll tell you one time what's really coming out to do. I'm gonna burn this system to the ground for you. Radio, TV shows, try to make you play the rules. So let 'em take you for a ride. One more day to leave it all behind, to go where you have never even tried. Don't you let your inhibitions guide your way. Oh, I say, baby, won't you look at me? But you ain't got the time of day, 'cause I ain't got no money. Yeah, but what is money if you ain't got happiness? It really don't make sense to me. I ain't got no stats or a fucking hammer rock, but I still got the voice to sing. So I tell you one time what's really coming out to do. I'm gonna burn this system to the ground for you. Radio and TV shows try to make you play the roles. Let 'em take you for a ride. One more day. One more day to leave it all behind, to go where you have never even tried. Don't you let your inhibitions guide your way.
Oh, that's sexy as fuck.
So what? Well, I ain't got no status. And I ain't got no status. Well, I ain't got no status. I still got to mind of my own. What do you want with status? What do you want with status? Oh, we ain't got no status. We still got to mind of our own. Or do you have a mind of your own? One more day to leave it all behind, to go where you have never even tried. Don't you let your inhibitions guide your way. What would you
Yeah, there ain't no denying that. That's a banger right there. That One More Day, like straight up, first time I heard it, I'm like, and it's in the head. And it is in the head. That'll be one of my randomly I wake up in the morning and like every morning I wake up, almost every morning, even from a nap sometimes. Like I'll wake up, eyes open, song, just walking jukebox. So stuff like that. My wife has to deal with me walking around singing. Singing's a loose term. Sing mumble. Like 1 to 2 verses that I've memorized from a song. God, I love her. Deals with me. That's going straight to a playlist. That's like an 8.5. Like, melody was great. There was that, like, right before that, not the breakdown, but the kind of basically what it was there towards the end. Drums. I'm really liking, like, the production, the overall sound. It's a little bit like, again, like vocal melodies. I'm definitely getting like a little bit more of a pop punk vibe, which was interesting. I didn't expect that. I expected this to be a lot more rough around the edges, to be honest with you, coming into it. Just because I remember that the one track that we heard from this album, and I don't remember which one it was, but it did not land real well with us. Like, it was okay. Maybe it wasn't even from this album. I don't know. I want to say Progress, but that could be guessing. That's guessing. It's guessing straight up. Anyone but you.
I know I was wrong, so please just take this offering. It's all of me. Black spin circles around my conscience. The still responsibility is killing me.
Blink 182?
I know I was wrong, so please just take this offering. It's all of me. Black spin circles around my conscience. The still responsibility is killing me. I never wanted to hurt anyone but you did. Anyone but you did. It seems like things I think I'll never go back out there. It's easier to be alone, like possible, inflatable too. So why don't you contribute to the effortless falling that I'm down about? Impossible, inflatable too. So why don't you contribute to the effortless falling that I'm down about? It's killing me. I never wanted to hurt anyone but you did. Anyone but you did. It seems like things I think I'll never go back out there. It's easier to be alone, like. And if you stay, then I'm still lost. In some ways, this world is more to save you. Come out of the rain, and if it won't stop, then I'm going on. Consider me forgot. I never wanted to hurt anyone but you did. Anyone but you did. I'll never go back out there. It's easier to be alone like this.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. That one just didn't really do much for me either. In the Blink 182 reference earlier, the reason I said that, I feel like newer Blink does that a lot, where they have like this kind of pop punk sound, and they add like this like kind of techno sound thing in the background. Obviously, it's a lot worse when they do it. This wasn't all that bad. It's just another one that kind of was just like, it's all right, you know. It was okay. It did its thing. I wasn't mad at it, but it's probably closer to like a 5.5 for me, somewhere in there. That little nugget. Actually, it was anyone but you.
never gonna get along. And you know there's no time left for us. No time for no love, no time for lust. No fuss, no fight, no crying tonight. And you know there's no time left for us. No time for no love, no time for lust. No fuss, no fight, no crying tonight. 1, 2, give it to me, said. Watching the bombs as they impact on your street. I said it's over and out again. Oh, I saw it's 3 years till I'm 24, and I don't wanna die in a nuclear war. I said we building weapons while our children starve. When we gonna recognize? And you know there's no time left for us. No time for no love, no time for lust. No fuss and no fight, no crying tonight. And you know there's no time left for us. No time for no love, no time for lust. No fuss and no fight, no crying tonight. You know there's no time left for us. All ashes to ashes, dust to dust. No fuss and no fight, no crying tonight.
Oh no. Oh no. Don't ruin this for me, guys. This was like above an 8. Oh no. We have experimentation! Bring it back to me. Come on, chorus. Little jam band section. Cause there's no time. No. Nope. They're artists, guys. They're not gonna just do a chorus, okay? Exactly. They're artists, okay? We can't just have choruses scattered around, guys, okay? I know you guys wanted one there. You don't get it. I honestly liked it. It would have been so much better if they would have swung back around there right towards the end. Add another 10 seconds on this sucker, dude. Just another 10 seconds and smack you with that chorus and then end. But I do love what they did here because the end, my feet are so freaking cold. Holy shit. I'm struggling to think here, guys. Decisions that I made were bad. I should have dug the wood out of the snow and started a fire. Anyways, as I was saying, I like that the transition had this, like, right after, you know, that weird kind of silence hum thing going on there where it picked back up. I really loved the drums. And honestly, I got to say that for this entire album, the drums through this have just been really smacking for me, like, in a really, really good way. Really good way. And I really love the dub. Like, this was really enjoyable for me. It's going to go on a playlist. I don't know if it's quite an 8, but it's definitely around like a 7.5. I would throw that one as in there, at least in that range. Progress.
1, 2, 3, 4. Now you're thinking I'm so stupid. That's alright. You don't know just what you're saying. And in due time, what I'm going through, I don't care, and you won't prosper. What I say to you goes in one ear and out the other. Now taking 3 steps forward, 2 steps back. Temporarily lost my focus and I've gone off track. What I'm going through, I don't care, and you won't prosper. What I say to you goes in one ear and out the other. Please, someone, come quickly. I got it stuck inside my head. Please tell me I will, I still can. I got it stuck inside this little place and no one's helping. Nowhere to go, already ran. Giving it one more shot. Oh, you gotta let me try to get my life on track. Oh, track. Then it's 5 in the morning in our studio Harvard. Up in the stereo, I listen my mind in. I give it up because I'm feeling out of place. Don't wanna cure it. Feel it, I will say, please, someone, come quickly. I got it stuck inside my head. Please tell me I will, I still can. I got it stuck inside this little place and no one's helping. Nowhere to go, already ran.
All right. Another one that didn't really blow me away, but I really enjoyed the bass line of this one and the drums again. Like, I should have mentioned the bass because that's something that I don't notice a lot of times, but I'm really kind of, it's been popping in this entire album as well. Very, I don't know, chordy sounding. I like it. Nothing Scared. Let's jump right into it. Progress is probably like a 6.5. Somewhere in there.
In our degradation, we take for granted all we have and all that we were given. When was the last time that you looked up? Case of Photoshop remark, said how beautiful. So one more time you hear my voice, we either you do have the choice, so use it wisely. They paved the world in concrete, soon nothing will be natural, but only artificial, artificial and commercial. A superficial front for what is wrong. You're a parasite. So one more time you hear my voice, we either you do have the choice, so use it wisely. Where could we have ever got so wrong? Nothing sacred, nothing sacred. We're burning as art, consumer demons. Nothing sacred, nothing sacred.
I love this right here.
So one more time you hear my voice, we either you do have the choice, so use it wisely. Let's bring it down, night fighter. Please don't give up. Where could we have ever gone so wrong? Nothing sacred, nothing sacred. We're burning as art, consumer demons. Nothing sacred, nothing sacred.
That's another one that goes straight in the damn playlist. I really enjoyed that. That was really smooth to my ears. I don't want this to be over, but I also don't want it to be over on a 7-minute track. Probably not going to be positive here. Oh, yeah, I got to play real hard ass. Last track's going to suck. 7 minutes. 7 minutes. Give it a whirl. Drums are fire.
This is the first time that I've ever told the truth before. Scrutinize what we call fate. Believe no more in what's been forced into subconsciousness. Hold my breath up to refrain. Is love an infection or a sick addiction where there's nowhere left to run to? Is love an infection or a sick addiction when there's nowhere left? This clutch is broken. Her empty needle is my unsharpened sword. I stab, I stab, I stab, but I can't puncture. Don't wanna let, don't wanna feel it, don't wanna hear it, don't even wanna think about it. Hold my breath up to refrain. Is love an infection or is it a sick addiction when there's nowhere left to run to? Is love love an infection, or is it a sick addiction? Where there's nowhere left, where there's nowhere left to go. Is love an infection, or a sick addiction? Where there's nowhere left, this crutch is broken.
This is like, show's over, get the fuck out. Everybody leave. Guitar and a drum back there on my left side. So, I haven't listened to a lot of music with that kind of experimentation in it. But it low-key reminded me of, what's her name? Ethel Cain. She dropped a new album this year, and I tried listening to it because everybody's been raving about it. And listen, if you listen to the new Ethel Cain album, drop down in the comments. Let me know what you thought of that, because that's the kind of noises that I got. And you come out of it like, there was some cool sonic textures there that you're like, that's an interesting sound, you know, like, what the hell? And there were some good songs, don't get me wrong, but you're like, what? is the appeal of that exactly. I like that in this case, it actually really helps spice this album up a lot. And it could just be that getting done listening to like bands like the Red Crayola, like this sounds sane. This sounds actually rather tame coming from stuff like that. So maybe that's actually helping me roundabout warm up to some of these more instrumental or experimental sounds that they're utilizing here. And drop down in the comments, are a lot of those sounds created via like pedals and stuff? Like I said earlier in the video, with like I watched Harp Ladies, I can't remember her damn name, content, and she does a lot of the pedals. And there's some really odd sounds, but it's really cool. In a whole, let me just kind of throw out there what I'm feeling as I finish listening to this. I'm not going to give exactly a review because I think it's kind of silly to give reviews, like full-on reviews, at least especially for albums, on first listen. So I try my best to listen to an album a couple times before I make a call on it. You got to sit with it a little bit, you know what I mean? Got to marinate. I could see this ranging anywhere from like 5 to 8. Anywhere in there, like high 8, low 5. It just depends on a couple listens, what I feel. There are quite a few songs in here I did find kind of like fluff. Actually, the ones that kind of I felt like leaned more towards a pop punk or that ska punk sound were the ones that weren't appealing to me. And I actually really love the slowed down kind of reggae vibed ones. Don't get me wrong, there were some absolute bops with the higher tempo on here. But I found myself like kind of craving going back to those slow kind of dubbish sound. I'm very impressed with the drumming and the bass on this. And then vocally, again, it's like kind of right where I want it. Like vocally, it's like, oh, this is really listenable. It like hits the palate really nice. And then I started appreciating the mix, the production, the drums and the guitar, the bass, just really pop for me. Speaking of the guitar, I didn't notice a whole lot of guitar, and that just could be because there's a lot of sounds going on. We had an organ. No, I noticed the guitar, but it kind of was hitting some simple notes. I don't recall any. Yeah, again, some of the stuff you have to listen to it a few times. Otherwise, you're like, wait a second. You're gonna concentrate on different stuff every listen, and that's what kind of makes this interesting. But yeah, I can see it falling in there, in that range of like 5 to 8. I would say this is definitely above average. I would say for sure for me. But I'm gonna sit with it like 3, 4, 5 listens, and probably do some research on it as well, and just kind of see how I feel after that, and throw you guys a review up on my Pyro Slays Music channel. As for the Patreons, I appreciate you guys for picking out this album. Very different than what I expected. I knew I was I felt like there would be more experimentation in here than there actually is. And again, it could just be listening to some of the weird ass bands that I'm listening to currently. This is nothing. But it was so refreshing in the ska punk sound to hear like a little bit of that, just trying some different stuff in general. It kind of helps set this apart from the norm. So keep an eye out for that review on my YouTube channel. This was one cold-ass reaction from Pyro Slays Music. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, shout out to our wonderful Patreons who have supported us over the years, and for this vote, because this was a lot of fun. That was RX Bandits Progress. Till next time, y'all.